Good morning and welcome. Well, it's Sunday, just got up, it's like 10 a.m. I worked last night, so got my camera bag over my shoulder and got this little guy in the background. As you can see, it's a week before Christmas and we're getting a little bit of snow. So I think, well, I don't think, we're gonna do some basic dude stuff today, in that I've got a couple just housekeeping things to do, and we'll make that happen. Oh, it is dark and nasty in here right now. I haven't been in the shop since last week when I filmed the last video, just because during my work week it's kind of sleep deprivation time. So we're gonna take this guy and convert it from adventure mode to rescue mode. What I mean by that is, in the summertime and fall, normally a couple months ago, I should have taken my sleeping platform out of the back for camping. And you can see, well, my tent here, but my seat right there. We'll put that guy in there. And probably do just some general shop cleanup. Sorry this isn't super sexy, but gotta be done. All right, so we've got some stuff to get in the back here. So I think what we're gonna do is this jack, the old Harbor Freight floor jack, AKA my off-road jack. Huh, the handles must be up front. Boy, I hope so. I'll tell you what, when it comes to recovering stuff and doing stuff, this little fella right here is invaluable. Right there. The old Pittsburgh 1.5 ton jack has gotten me out of many sticky situations. Be it chaining up tires, which I do occasionally. Ooh, I need tire change. We might do that today too. But anyway, so I need my basic kit here of stuff. This is just my wintertime driving around stuff. Put this guy in here. Oh, yeah, we can put that in there. Oh gosh, and that's recovery gear. I'm gonna put this up here. I know it looks dumb, but the reality is that if you have a sled like this, I'm showing you some tricks, my secrets here. So pay attention. If you have something like this guy here, and you've got to lay under your car in the snow or whatever, all those survival tarps I showed you earlier are pretty good for that too. And we've got my other tote of, well, coffee basically. We're going to put some of this water that we offloaded earlier in there, because you can't have enough water, in my opinion. And then we're going to take my little DIY recovery rope here. This is basically a little 30-foot, 30,000 braking pound, whatever working load limit. I don't know. Anyway, it's pretty good. but I wouldn't recommend it for everybody. Have to have a high tolerance for liability. And we're doing stuff like that. Let's put that strap in there too. So, do I carry more stuff than most people in the winter time? Yes, I do. Because I don't want bad stuff to happen. So, put these guys in there. And what else is I going to throw in there? I need this guy. Boy, that water's coming off the roof. Got condensation issues here in the shop. So, we're going to... Sorry, I'll let you look at what I'm doing too. Yeah, that'll work. Big duffel bag. I've got a couple sleeping bags. I got a 0 degree and a 40 degree one in there. And we're going to tuck some pillows in here. Because who doesn't like a really crappy hiking pillow? I'll tell you I don't, but I like sleeping without a pillow less. So you outfit your survival methods your way. I'll do mine. I may have gotten too much stuff in this duffel bag. Come on now. Don't be a Sally. So you see me zipping up. Again, as I explained, I got 2 sleeping bags in here. But in winter mode, like we're kind of in right now, I'm not really a wintertime camper. I'm what you'd call a fair weather camper. That's why I have a 40 degree bag. But should I go out on one of my little solo adventures and get stuck, that's going to be muy importante. It's going to be important because it may mean the difference between a very cold or possibly worse evening. Got my stadium blanket there. We'll put that up front. And we're down to basic tools. I like these little soft bags because they provide a, they basically pack anywhere. This, my friends, is an aluminum coal scoop shovel. And if you're traveling in the wintertime, as you can see, this one has been used and abused. In fact, I'll knock that dent out of it here real quick. But let me grab another example. Oh, I left the other one up there. If you get one of these little backpacker shovels, that's fine. In fact, I've got a military entrenching tool in the car. But the fact of the matter is, if you got to shovel snow, there's nothing better than just your basic aluminum snow shovel. So that's a highly recommended piece of gear right there. It just rides easy. Even in a smaller vehicle, it'd be pretty good. So this is kind of my basic loadout. Oh, sorry, huge omission. I've got my air compressor. That's got to go in. Air compressor, also important. What you can't see is up front, I've got 3 or 4 other jackets, including that Carhartt. Because again, if I go out, you never know what you're going to need. Raincoat, something to just work on the car in. And then additionally, if I run across people that are stuck or cold, I have gear that I can loan them. I don't just have it for myself, I got it for other people too. So, I think we're 90% there. Now I gotta move the front. I think I do. It sucks to be blind. Like my normal vision's like really good, but being old.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
No, this was my project today. So my normal wrestling project. Just move it around too, if I can get it in frame. But
Packing and reorganizing and
yeah,
inventory.
Yeah. So no, I'm like 3 months too late on the sleeping platform. Right, the adventure mode camping setup was should have gotten taken down in like October, November, because I'm not camping in the Pacific Northwest in
Not
this
unless
weather.
Not unless you have to.
No, and it's, yeah. But yeah, I filmed some stuff earlier with repacking. So basically, you see the drawers.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff kind of goes in those totes, and then I have my normal,
Yeah.
Old guy, old truck type, carrying spare parts,
Yep.
carrying tools.
Yep. Some tools, some
Yeah.
wire connectors, some.
Yeah, I actually was looking at this. Take a look at. I just bought this on Amazon, and it is this other way, a tire deflator. But they make the ones in Australia primarily. It's the first place I've seen them. So what the idea is that this spins and cranks down the valve stem, and this takes the valve core out.
Okay.
But if you buy the $12 Amazon one, this is supposed to be like free moving, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's super. I tried lubing it up, but it just doesn't. You can see the black what's on there. But I've four-wheeled with guys that had them, and this one's just kind of a disappointment. As opposed to my normal, which I've got up under the front seat, which is just to have a valve core removal tool.
Yeah.
And
some spare valve cores. Because,
yes.
Because, quite often it'll be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
even doing that at work on a cement floor kind of sucks because they'll go all kinds of places.
oh yeah. It's my perennial bag of bits here.
Yeah.
My stuff. But no, so yeah, she's all. I made a video, or I shot a bunch of video earlier. I don't know if I'll edit it together, but old one. Oh gosh, the Husky one. I bought at Home Depot.
Okay. Yeah.
And it did. My 33-inch tires did do it in like 6 minutes, 7 minutes. This one, the one downside is the air. It doesn't have like a so you're not getting an accurate reading.
Okay.
So what I've done is I figured out, hey, from this pressure, say 10 pounds to 40 pounds is a minute and a half. And it literally, it takes me 5 minutes to air up all four tires.
That's worth it then right there.
It's crazy. Yeah, and I think the price point on this was like $150.
Yeah.
Not so much. Like my latest.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say cheap gear because the tire deflator I use 9 times out of 10 cost me, I think, $1.99 at Fred Meyer's.
Yeah.
Because I have that valve core removal tool that's like looks like a pen.
Yeah.
Schwab guy carry every tire store guy you've ever seen
I've got a few.
has a pen pocket type or pocket protector type valve core removal tool.
Yeah.
But no, nothing much else going on. I went down to south of Corvallis the other day and got that windshield.
Oh, okay.
I got that windshield and I got the spare tire carrier. That's that black piece down on the floor.
Yep.
Is a spare tire carrier.
Yeah.
For the Jeep. And it seems like I got something. Oh, you remember how they had modified the core support to the firewall? Is that rod?
Oh, yeah.
And for whatever reason it was offensive and they'd cut it.
Yeah.
And so I bought 2 of them because the guy's like, I'm not keeping one. So
nobody's going to buy a single one.
Yeah. Super nice guy. He has a 74, way more, 74 CJ5, which is a different than mine, but he's parting out a newer one. But this thing is crazy. I think he had 40-inch tires on it and like fully caged, small block swap. Like he's way
tons of money.
Money and time.
Yeah. Do you have the rubber for the windshield too? Or?
No, he didn't.
That's too bad. Wow.
Yeah, that's an Amazon thing. It's $35. I priced it out.
Amazon, but
any of those is fine.
Probably better to buy a brand new one than
then try to reuse a 40 or 50-year-old one.
Yeah.
No, that's kind of my intention is to do that. We'll shoot a video on that one.
You got 4th gear if you got a windshield.
Yes, 4th gear this time of year is a little chilly. That catching the bugs in your teeth. From his name Ryan, and I've actually still been in contact with him because he has more parts and in talk. So I chat this guy up for like an hour and a half, and again, super duper nice guy, and just where I'm not a Jeep guy. Like I like old Jeeps.
Right.
I've always liked them.
That only came on 73 and a half up to 74.
He is the Rick of
that's why you got. That's why that looks like a homemade spacer on your transfer case skid plate.
Yes, that was a different guy, but yes. So this guy's like, because I'm describing the drivetrain to him, trying to determine what transmission it's got, transfer case. And he's like, well, I think it probably has a Dana 20 transfer case, which is very likely.
Yeah.
But he's like, you got to look at the front of it. If it looks like the state of Texas on this certain thing, then it's a Dana. I was like, all right, dude. You know, I don't know that I'm putting this all together, but the upshot is I think I have a Dana 20 transfer case, which is a very fine transfer case.
Nothing wrong with those.
More importantly, I'm pretty sure based on his description and advice from him that it has a T18, which likely has like a 6-to-1 granny gear.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And
put a ton of T18s in Scouts.
Yeah.
Super common international.
And Ford, yeah. And given the shift pattern, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because if it was a T, I'll probably mess this up, but if it was a T,
and 19s.
Yeah, which are related,
Yeah.
but the 19, I think reverse was in a different spot.
Yeah.
Because the T18 is a classic H pattern 4-speed with reverse
all the way over, right and down.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
that's I think the 19 is left and up.
Yeah, or right and up. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
But so yeah,
I've driven Ford similar to what the folks had way back. That reverse was all the way left and up.
Okay.
And it was a 4-speed granny low.
It's probably a
Yeah.
T19.
Are you sure the blueprint's right? Oh, let me flip it over. Huh. Okay, we need a new knob.
Yeah, and given the shift pattern, because the Jeep 4-wheel drive selector is totally weird.
Yeah.
Like it's in, let me think, it's all the way forward is 4 high. One click back is 2 high.
Oh. Okay.
Then neutral,
and
then 4 low.
Yeah.
Which is a super, at least if that's memory serves, that's kind of what I had figured out.
Yeah.
And, well, it's hard because the linkage is not, it's very loose. Like I've tightened some stuff up, but there's like some joints and stuff that need to be rebuilt. So it's hard to kind of determine exactly where you're at in the whole thing. And it's a double rod setup. So there may be a twin stick conversion process in that. Yeah. Like it's a pretty simple thing, I think.
Or we could just build a twin stick. That might be a good fun video too, is just figure out what we need and make a twin stick.
It wouldn't be hard.
No. Because it's just a pivot point and some levers and
some rods to connect it, and that would be it.
That might be kind of fun.
You'd have to take a look at it. We're not going to go out there today because it's cold and rainy out.
It's like December in Oregon.
What do you think? Snow plows ready to rock?
That's good.
Well, hello there. I'm busy. As you can see, I'm editing. And I realized that Rick and I got so busy talking that I never really stopped the video or made an ending. But anyway, here it is. I really appreciate you watching. If you watched to this point, it was a good, just Rick and I BSing in the shop after I shot the content with the reorganization of the back of the car. But it's funny to sit here and I'm like, God, am I missing a video clip? And I realized I never thanked anybody for watching my video or said stay tuned or anything like that. There is some interesting Jeep CJ stuff, maybe some snowplow stuff coming in the future. But anyway, I appreciate anybody that watches this video, and thank you. I hope you have a great week and a good Christmas, and we'll see you next week. There we go. See? Oh, wait a second. This isn't an overlanding shovel at all. Oh my God. This is just a real tempered steel shovel. Can't have that. All right, let's get some junk out of here. All right, well, so what we're doing today, basic dude stuff, what can I say, is it appears that, if you can see what I can see, it appears like a hobo lives in the back of my car. So we're going to figure that out.